All right, guys, sorry for the wind. So here it is, Pine Barren Craftsman. Not my best work, but I stripped the boat down and I began to diagnose what the deal is. And I saw a lot of dents and a lot of popped rivets and a lot of old JB Weld. This whole boat had a lot of JB Weld on it, marine grade. So what I planned on doing was selling it, and then I said, let me paint it for fun, because I like to be creative, in case you guys didn't know from following my videos. You know, like with the C10 build, I painted stripes on it, and then you take them away. It's like you mess with it, you have fun, creative. Some people just say you're just playing or wasting paint, but mentally it's a fun thing. So I got you at like 25 feet away. Okay. I painted several coats of red and several coats of silver, and then I lined the inside of the boat with Flex Seal. Basically went everywhere, as far and as wide as you could see, and wherever it spooged outside, I knew I had a leak there, and I touched it up on the outside. And let me get you in close. This is the seat rack. I'm going to work on that too. So, True Value has some paint. It's like an oil base. I don't know if you guys remember, there was a bracket here on the nose of it, which I have some holes to still fill. They sell these little plastic dimple daubers here. They look just like the tops of the rivets, but they're plastic from the hardware store. So you just pop them in if you get the right size. I mean, it's orange peeled because I'm rolling it. You can see the reflection there. A couple spots that I went over the registration. But this is like stuff that I didn't do, you know, stuff like that. So I started seeing a bunch of this stuff all around the boat. So I just rolled it out. Look at the Cadillac. I got to do another coat on that. I just brushed it on, but like as I get close, you could see all the different textures that were still on the boat. And if I sanded this down, and if there was lead-based paint in this, and I'm making a mess, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. So I just encapsulate and move on. The boat's name was Judy 1. Judy, Judy. So I thought that was cool. We'll get to the transom in a minute. You know, little things like this, you know, it's aesthetic. I'm not really worried about it. There's a rivet every 8 inches or 6 inches, so whatever. That rivet's not holding. These screws are for the cable system, for the steering. And like, look, I mean, all this stuff. I don't weld aluminum. I don't have a TIG welder. I don't have a brazing rod. You know, for me to restore these rails and make it look perfect, it's never going to be. It's never going to be. So I went out, I grabbed this hardware store, rubber washer, flat washer, lock washer on the inside as well, because that's what he was using to hold the boat on here. That's why I was bending it. Inside, it's dirty. I painted the whole inside, like I said, and just walking in and out and moving the seats out, there was a lot of rust that fell down. But you know, this is Flex Seal. You know, just wipe it up. It's pretty good. I mean, you can get underneath it with your fingernail if you want to. I figure like 2 coats is good, but I think it'll stay flexible like it's designed to do. This I need to tap this up with the hammer and straighten that out. The bench came out pretty sick. A little hole there. I don't know what that was about. So back here, I think there was a system that went across, and there was a bench seat. Looking at these boats online, so this guy had cut it and tucked it and rolled it underneath. So he kept part of this because he knew he needs this corner as a structure, but I think it went from here to here. And this was kind of like a cut in for the motor and then a cut down. And I don't know how far this should be cut down. Obviously you can see it's been discontinued here. So this is going to have to be riveted or something. I'm going to get something to fix this. And I pulled off all the wood. So now we have the transom to deal with. So that back section, up to as high as I can go, I'm going to cut out for wherever the motor sits. So I have to look for a motor. I'm thinking like a 20 to 40 horse. My buddy has a Starcraft, one of these boats. I don't know. It's another metal one, just like this. And he's got a 40 horse on it, and it flexes pretty good in the back where the plywood's kind of rotten. But I'm thinking if I put something heavy or sturdy back there, this boat's pretty light. I think I'll be all right to put a 40 horse on here. You guys let me know if it's going to taco it or not. How would you know if we're not here? So this is the antenna. I've seen guys fix these steering wheels with Bondo body filler, just sand them down. I was thinking about doing that. The seats, pretty cool seat, easy. It's just a plastic school looking seat like you'd be sitting in at school waiting to get yelled at by the teacher. Someone drilled a hole in the bottom. I think I did, to let the water out if you wet yourself. But this is going to go direct mount to the frame. Kind of sits a little low, but I kind of think that that's cool. I'm kind of into like the low riders and like get low in the car with a chop top. So if I can get me seated down in there with the windshield, I might do a custom piece of Lexan or plexiglass and just kind of scoop it around a little further and make it more of like a bubble windshield, just in case the front rider doesn't want any wind on him at all. I thought that would be kind of cool. You let me know if you guys think that that's dangerous. Plexiglass or Lexan, you know, is that going to be a safety issue if it cracks? I mean, we're not going to be getting hit with rocks or... Obviously, I'm talking about car stuff on the boat because that's what I normally have fun doing. I think this would be cool. You can see it's really dimpled up here. It's really dimpled. Ding, 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 ding. So this is like, it's a rock hopper. Like I posted on the internet when I was going to sell it. It's a rock hopper. There's a hole here that's going to hold this bracket on. This cable system's pretty sweet. It's got like pulleys and all and little wires, but I'm thinking the kids, if they're riding in here, might pull on that and we might take a hard left. So do guys normally pipe this in like a piece of 1-inch conduit to protect themselves from that kind of behavior? Or do they just teach their kids, you know? So however you teach your son or daughter. So I painted the dash. There was a radio here. I might just put a piece of metal, maybe with like a cool like plaque on it or something. Maybe get my buddy to pinstripe something and just bolt it right to the dash while I'm down in Jersey. Just have him pinstripe something silly and just cover up all those holes at one shot. Maybe like a 12-inch by 8-inch piece of something. You let me know. You let me know what to do. The light's cool. This hook, I'm guessing, was for tying off at the dock. So I left it. Bimini Jiminy. I think that's about it. I mean, we're going to roll out the inside again. I know it's blotchy. I'll roll it maybe white again. You guys let me know if the white's too bright inside. If you think I should go with a darker color so we don't get blinded while we're on the water. Because it's like you're in the snow. So it's a little bit of white shine on it. I don't want to do black. I think it would boil you. Be hot dogging it. I was thinking red and black. I was going to do that. And I thought that would be cool, like a hot rod satin black. But you know how it's going to look going down this rail with all these dink tanks and dunkly dinks. Black will show it all. So I just went with the aluminum silver look. That's why people know it's an aluminum boat. I did it in white and it looked like fiberglass. I didn't like that. Let me know if you guys think it's cool. What do I got into this? You guys tell me. I got a gallon of Flex Seal. It's $100. And I got a couple quarts of different colors of paint and some throwaway brushes. I mean, I could sell this for $500. You know? Now I could definitely sell it for that. And you just tell them what you did. To be honest, you know? Hey, It was a mess. I painted it up. Here's the before pictures. Here's the after. And maybe I can take them out on the water and show them that it floats and go for a rip. Tater chip. I don't know. Give me a shout. Cadillac Judy 1. Come on. Marketplace, man. Get in there. Like, share, subscribe. I got a long ways to go, man. I only got like a couple hundred friends. Give me a shout.